Whoa. Before we get into this amazing episode, guys, please, I said before twice.
Jesus Christ.
Man. Whoa. Before we get into this video, guys, subscribe, like, comment some shit, links, whatever it is. We'll watch it.
This is Doped Up and Dyin, the Sunday morning smoke show.
Was that Randy Savage?
Yeah, it is.
Nice. Doped Up and Dyin. Nice. Hot mic it.
Hey!
Hello, you bloody blokes! It is me, Dylan. Top five.
Top five.
Back for another Doped Up and Dyin.
Doped Up and Dyin with terrible accents out here. You already know what time it
started
is.
British, ended African, and landed somewhere in Jamaica.
Well, honey, I'm gonna need you to hit a little southern.
A little southern. She gonna do some.
I can do a little bit of southern now. See, I got that little bit of southern crawl to the back of my voice. All right, no one comes here for voices. They come to get high, have some fun. Shout out to my co-host, Kevin Sanchez. How you feeling on the Wheezies?
Listen, it's
Keep it going.
Listen. Mm-hmm. It's Sanchez. It's the Sanchez. It's the Dos Uno Dos.
Yo,
Dios.
it's the Sanchez. Yo, you sanitize these hoes.
I sanitize these hoes. You know what time it is. We have an incredible guest here.
Shout her out.
I met this motherfucker at a bar. I was trying to set up
one of Kevin's best dates. One of his best hookups he's ever had.
First of all, don't do that because Olivia and me never hooked up. But
yes.
I tried to I was gonna party with some UFC guys, and I was trying to. And they were
Can we talk about that at one point?
Yeah, sure.
Keep going.
I was gonna party with some UFC guys, and they wanted a low key bar. I'm not gonna say who they are. And I saw Olivia.
It was Nate Diaz.
Damn, boy.
What?
Damn, boy. I didn't even know how you guessed that right.
What?
I didn't even know how you get Nick and Nate. And it was gonna be a good time. And what's up?
No, keep going.
Am I being too loud?
No.
Okay. And then Olivia was like, "You should not bring anybody worth any celebrity to my bar, but I can recommend like 3 other bars you should go to." So she's and then I added her on Instagram, and I found out she was this incredible fucking artist. And I went to go see her play. She's you know how sometimes somebody invites you to a show, and you're like, "Man, I hope they're not trash." And then the whole this is how I know she wasn't trash, because
you enjoyed it.
Not only did I enjoy it, but she has a soulful voice, right? She has a soulful, sultry. Is that a good way to describe your voice?
Yeah.
Right? She has this beautiful, soulful, sultry voice, right? And there were plenty of black people in that crowd. They were vibing. They were loving her. And she's white. I think you're white.
Yeah.
Maybe Cuban? Maybe some Cuban? No? Okay.
Just farm girl white.
Farm girl white from Pennsylvania.
Yo, I like that she couldn't deny it too. She was like, no, like, you know how like I actually honestly I respect you, because a lot of white girls would like go down far in the line, you know, be like, I'm Albanian, that's my identity.
I mean, actually, my whole life I thought I was
Albanian?
like straight up Italian, and then I did 23andMe, and I'm like 6% Italian.
And what's the rest?
Well, the majority was like German and French.
German and French. Okay, so you
And I
over
was
here,
like, well,
Saisha.
Living a lie.
Listen, okay, before we get to anything, I want to address something off top.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with Olivia. It's mostly to do with the
Olivia, your music is trash. Actually, I lied. It just comes out.
Imagine I did that shit.
You know what?
You know what, Olivia?
You know what? You're not the first person to tell me that today, so go ahead. Go
Today? Whoa.
Hold on. I want to address something off top. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Before we get to anything, I want to apologize to everyone who's been loyally tuning in every week for Kevin Sanchez, me, the Sanchez, the Sancheesy.
The Sanchez.
For not being a complete and utter fucking savage on Doped Up and Dyin. I've been trying to be liked since I've been coming to the studio.
And you're not.
Let me have my piece.
Let me have my moment. All right, I'm sorry. I came in a little hot. You know what? I'm gonna hit the mute button.
Thank you. Appreciate that, bro. Mute yourself real quick. God damn, you almost ruined my laptop, son. That's what anyway, listen. I've been denying my inner savagery since I've been in this motherfucking podcast. And this is why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna keep it 100. Cause we record where, Dylan?
Oh, Gas Digital.
We record at Gas Digital.
She doesn't know what that means.
That's fine. We're just on me, right?
No. I was gonna say is like maybe we can explain for the people.
We're at Gas Studios, and I'm getting there. Hold on, I'm getting there. So recording at Gas Studios, what happens is I'm here, and I start seeing people walk in by the name of Big J Okerson, Louis J Gomez, Dave Smith, Zach Amico. Okay, you start seeing the people that you're fans of and that you envision working with one day, right? And then you see them, and then you're like, man, I hope I don't say no shit. There's trash around them. I don't want them to talk shit about me. I don't want them to hate me. And that's why I fucked up, son. I didn't want to embarrass my buddy Dylan, who brought me on board. I didn't want to embarrass him.
You can't do that. It's impossible.
I've done enough damage on my own.
Here's the thing, man.
Kevin, I know this is a big thing for you to come say because I know we've talked about it on off air, and people don't understand this about me and Kevin's relationship. Is I'm a wild boy myself, but Kevin, in a weird way, keeps me grounded, and I feel like I'm the wildness that is always edging Kevin to be more wild because Kevin's a savage.
Yeah, I'm cut from the cloth of Joey
But you're
Diaz.
a respectful savage.
But I'm a respectful savage.
And we're going to get rid of that respect.
So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. This is what we're going to do. Because, like, this is what you think. You think you have a level of I don't give a fuck, right? You think you mastered the level of I don't give a fuck. And then you realize you got to reach a new level. Once you can't just be with the same level you were when you were operating around open micers, right? You got to reach a new level. And now, from here on out, I'm doped up in motherfucking Dyin. The Sunday morning smoke show. We will reach that level of I don't give a fuck.
Preach.
And higher and higher.
And we gonna get higher. All right, that's my diatribe.
Up and dying.
Cause it's dope.
We're smoked up and all right,
we smoked up and vibing.
No,
we doped up and dying. We out here, boy.
Fuck ESPN. I'm Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
That's
Bring it back. Fuck ESPN. I'm Paul Pierce out here.
Kev, I know that's a big thing for you to say. I
I
know for you that's like a Kev. Yo, you had to get that off your chest. I could see that was heavy.
It was heavy because like you have you been in that situation where like you're like, oh shit, I didn't know I was gonna be working with this person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens all the fucking time.
I know I'm a cool dude.
I'm one of the coolest motherfuckers of all time.
No, it's an interesting scenario.
Me too, but sometimes I forget.
Yeah.
I get a little scared. I get a little anxious, and
You start spooking yourself.
I know.
You start. Here's the thing: you can't be liked. You can't worry about being liked.
I know.
Right?
I just worry about
It's hard though.
Yeah.
It's really
It's
hard.
especially in the entertainment industry, because if you're in this industry,
You get 20 people a day that are like, I love your music. I love you. How are you? How are you feeling? How'd you sleep? And then there's
focus on like the five.
There's
or,
that
like,
one person that's like, you sound like trash.
damn.
And then I'm laying in the shower crying.
Yeah, you just like what?
It fucks up my whole day.
So you said that today. You said today.
So
someone,
today I woke up.
who the hater?
A lot.
A lot.
So not a lot, but like more than a regular
more than
day.
usual.
So I woke up to go to the bathroom at 5 a.m. Decided to check my phone because I have a new song coming out. So I'm
We're gonna be playing
running.
that soon.
So I'm running a few like campaigns, to get people excited about it, to reach a wider audience. And so on TikTok, also I fucking hate TikTok.
Okay.
But anyways, on TikTok, the trolls, they just come. They just come. And this morning there was just like 30 hateful comments. And I'm just scrolling and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
And it's by people, by the way, who don't put anything out. It's by people.
That is exactly what my friend said.
Yeah.
I texted my friend this morning. I was like, I am really upset by this. And he was like, Olivia, the accounts they're not creating anything.
Not only are they
Fuck
not creating
them.
anything, and if they are, it's like some shit that's already on TikTok.
I
You're not
know.
taking a chance.
I know.
You didn't write lyrics today.
Who is the Irish O'Neill? Why is he telling
751. Yeah.
Why is he calling me the C
Yeah.
word? All right.
You know who's a great person
Trash.
to talk about, who gets a lot of hate these days,
Who?
and who doesn't give a fuck?
Let's lift him up.
Let's lift him up. You know who we're gonna lift up?
Who?
According to Olivia, you know who we're gonna lift up? Give it up for my man Jake Paul. Give it up for my man Jake Paul real quick.
Why?
Give it up for my man Jake Paul. Can I tell you why?
Why?
Can I tell you why?
Tell me why.
Because he got 3 knockouts on national.
Actually?
He got 3 knockouts on pay-per-views, bro. Did you know that?
Can you tell me why?
But I heard.
But in the form of
I want you to pay attention to the tail of the
Backstreet
tape right here.
Boys.
Say again.
Tell me why ain't nothing
Tell me
like...
why.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
No. Save that, girl. Save that, girl. We're going to get there.
Jake Paul keeps getting knockouts.
Tell me why.
Jake Paul keeps getting money.
I tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because the man is taking chances out here.
Okay.
The dude is taking chances out here, and we got to put some respect on this man's name.
All right, let's see this.
Keep this muted. My man is 24 years old. Okay, he's about to step in the ring with a MMA guy. Let me tell you about something about Ben Askren. Ben motherfucking Askren was like 16, 17 and 0 in Bellator.
Fair, he's not a striker. He's just a wrestler.
I know he's not a striker. But I cannot tell you something. You've been in the octagon with some heavy hitters. You would think that you know how to set your distance up. He's setting his distance up. Look at this shit. That was a good overhand right, by the way. He almost called Jake Paul right there. And you would think he knows how to set up his distance, and this is what he does. This is what Jake Paul does. I mean, sorry, not Jake Paul. This is what Ben Askren does. He starts gauging his distance with his right hand fighting orthodox. Look what he does right here. He's about to like, where can I land this to? Oh, what is that? I've never seen anyone who is a professional fighter throw a punch like that. This guy's a professional fighter.
I've also never seen a professional fighter that looked like that.
Here's the thing,
He
Ben
looks like my dad.
Ben Askren looks like one of those guys who says like a racial slur in public, and then he says it around the wrong group of kids who are about that life.
Ben Askren has the same body as the fucking Gypsy King, dude. Tyson Fury's not cut like a diamond. He's got fucking dad body.
Listen, Ben Askren looks like the old man online who claims he could fuck up all millennials. That's just the truth. And then he got in the ring with the millennial who's ready to go.
And Jake Paul won this, right?
Well, you're about to see right here. It's coming up right now. Bong. Oh, he set it up. And lights. Oh, sorry. I called that too early. Hold on. It's coming. He knocks him out in the first round, guys. I can't believe this fight is this long. I thought it was like in 40 seconds. I thought this was a 40-second knockout. And there we go. Lights out. It was almost elder abuse. It's almost elder abuse out here. Thank God for this referee, by the way. Thank God for this referee. Can we go to the Nate Robinson? Real quick? Nate Robinson. We're going to skip to the middle of the first round. Now, Nate Robinson, You know who Nate Robinson is?
No.
Nate Robinson is a 3-time dunk champion. He played in the NBA for like
But he's also your height.
He's also your height.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. Nate Robinson benches 350 pounds. Nate Robinson is one of the most athletic human beings that ever existed. This dude.
Yeah, but Jake Paul's a full-size candy bar.
What was that?
What?
Full-size candy bar.
Yeah.
I've never heard a man describe another man in that way. I've never heard that. And let me tell you something right now.
I didn't hate it.
You didn't, and you got to start using it. When you start liking a guy, you're gonna be like, "Hey, baby, you a full-size candy bar.
Bro,
You a king-size
dude,
You a
candy bar.
king-size candy bar."
Let me tell you, Dylan's full of these little gems lately. We were having a little trip the other night.
I don't want to hear this. This made me very upset. This pissed me off.
Press pause.
I don't want to hear
Hold
this.
on. Joey, I don't mean to cut you off. Joey. This fight should have been stopped right here. This fight should have been stopped in the first round. This ref fucked up Nate Robinson's money. Because I think if Nate Robinson you can save Nate Robinson if you stop it here. And maybe he gets a second fight right away. Maybe he's like, you know what, I wasn't prepared for the lights, the cameras, and the action. But instead, let's skip to the second round. What's up, buddy? Let's go to the second round. And by the way, I think he's gonna get knocked out again. Before the fight stops.
was watching the full of these fights. So
okay, but these are on YouTube.
Okay.
These are on
That is
YouTube
true.
and they're giving out for free, and that's why I muted it because I didn't want
anything coming. All right,
anything
put
coming
it
out.
after. All right.
Yeah.
Joey, why don't you finish that story?
Yeah, so we're having a little trippy true at my place the other night, and at one point we saw a stand-up show before this.
Pause the fight, by the way, Joey.
It was like what was this? This was after Skanks the other night or something.
And
at one point, when we had several people over, we're all hanging out, and just randomly at one point in the night, Dylan turned and across the room said to me, "Hey, do you remember when we were at the show earlier and we locked eyes.
Did not say that. Did not say that. Did not say
This
that.
is what happened. We were at
Remember
the
when you were at the
stand.
show earlier and you looked like a tall piece of
We were,
candy?
we were all sitting around the table.
Remember when that was the case? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ani.
We're all sitting around the table, and Dylan just goes to Irish. Hey, do you remember when we looked at each other earlier and laughed at that joke? And all of us were like, we're at a stand-up show, Dylan. We all are looking and
It was a lot of. I had a little bit of mushrooms, and
Oh, you on
It's just the way you said it.
no. I
It
hope.
broke me. I was like, did you really just say that to me in front of a room full of people?
And he said that, and I hope you know that phrase was repeated in my head every second on my boosted board ride home, to the point where I had to forgive you yesterday.
I love Dylan, by the way. Dylan could take something that you say, and Dylan will harbor it until he does just enough weed, smokes just enough weed, maybe has a chat with me, and then he'll be like, you know what, Kev, you're right.
Is that why you didn't come over after Dylan?
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was.
That's because I was
I'm
like, Dylan
sure it
definitely
was.
didn't come over and his presence was missed. And then, like, this happened at the stand.
Listen, don't be
I
talking
left
about
immediately.
don't be talking about the top 5 DJ right here.
I had to go get. I went to go get my stuff from Tom's car. Was sitting up at the top, and I said, no reason for me to go down there. That's suppression.
Wow. He wanted my man Mr. Irish to soak in the moment with him. Sometimes when you on shrooms, you want to feel the love, baby.
This is also why
No.
me and Kevin are friends. He gets me.
He said that sentence, and then, like, probably 45 minutes to an hour went by before I was like, everyone come over. So he thought about that for so long.
I know. He thought about. Can I tell you something? He thought about it all the way until right now.
No. Actually, the way I forgave him is
The way I forgave him.
This is a process.
This is a process,
Go
man.
ahead. Tell us.
I was getting high. Kevin was right. We did not have one of our Kev talks, but I was getting high, and I thought to myself, I go, you know what? I'd be embarrassed too. I go, if someone looked at me, and Joey, I get it. I go, if someone looked at me and said that, I'd be so embarrassed because I would realize who's around me, and I would respond probably in a similar way.
Dylan, can I tell you, I wasn't embarrassed. You put me in a position where I
You were
go,
embarrassed.
he's setting me up for such a juicy fucking roast. Just the fact that you would say that to me in front of a group of people. Hey, do you remember what during that show we looked at each other and then we
That's
just
not.
laughed?
See, you're making it sound like I like Rapunzeled you.
Don't you wish that?
But Dylan, that's all you said. There was no like clarification of which joke or anything. All you had was just, hey, do you remember that joke happened and we looked at each other and locked eyes and laughed? It was so fucking funny to me.
I was high.
I know, that's why it's funny. You stopped like a group of 13 people to like make this announcement across.
Do you remember what you did after? Do you remember what you did after?
Not even remotely. I was so fucked up.
At
on
one
that.
point.
How much shrooms did you guys
At
have,
one
by the way?
point.
Dude, some fan just
Don't.
Don't.
Okay.
Wait, no. Do, because I want fans to just randomly give me shrooms when they see me.
Actually, yeah.
That's
go.
the
Actually,
purpose of
Actually,
being
you know
a
what?
comedian.
Actually, you're right. We,
is
pretty much
free drugs.
no, we can say. You can
Yeah,
say.
pretty
You
much.
can say.
Yeah, I won't say who. A fan gave it to a comedian. A comedian was like, "Here," and it was like a fucking
fine.
ounce and a half of mushrooms.
fine.
And we divvied it up among like everyone that was there.
Yo, it's so funny. Joey hands me some.
Let's
shrooms.
go to the other side, baby.
Joey hands me some shrooms, and I go, I don't know if I want to take these tonight. And then he hands me the bag again. And he goes, and take some for later.
And
And I was like, what?
then you
And he
wonder.
goes- and he
Hey, hold
explained.
on, Dylan. Excuse me. He does this to you, and
And
then
then-
he wonders why you wanted to acknowledge the locking of the eyes.
No. And then
Is that really?
and then-
how could you even wonder?
It's ridiculous. It was also
I can't
an ounce
believe-
of shrooms that had like the shake at the bottom. So I had like the crispiest, most like potent shroom powder running through my veins. And give me a second. And then I see you locked and loaded. And then I said to Joey, and then after this fucking moment of me wanting to kill myself passes, and Joey finally goes, you know what? Let me entertain what he was trying to say. And Joey goes, and this is when I knew I wanted to leave. Joey goes, I don't know, man. What joke was it again? And I just look at him and I just go, Doesn't matter.
It wasn't even you know what's crazy?
Doesn't even matter.
Oh.
And he asked me again. I go, Joey.
He straight up
doesn't
like
matter.
movie style jock dissed you.
Yeah, he was like, hey man, I just realized.
Like in the cafeteria, like.
He was like, hey man, I just realized.
I felt like Spider-Man and Spider-Man 1, Tobey Maguire. Like, where like, I'm like, I wish there was like a plate of food I could have caught to like look cool in front of Joe Harari, or like, I just felt like a bitch.
Yeah,
like-
yeah. But you know what though?
But also, I also in the forgiveness period, I also did realize could have been way worse because no one latched onto it. It was like just like you and like Laura, and it was like this little group in the corner where like, Laura, I love you, but also you're not like Bobby. And I'm like, it would have been it would have been awful to watch it go around the table because further from us were better comedians.
Yeah, but if it went around the table, we would have hugged you. It didn't go around the table.
No, you
so-
would have to hold
know what
me
I mean?
from jumping off the top of the stand.
Okay, can I ask you,
Can
Olivia?
I be very fair to Dylan too?
Go ahead.
Those were some good mushrooms. I was tripping fucking balls.
I mean,
Yeah,
so
me
Olivia,
too, man.
do you do?
Was having a
do
good
you
time.
partake? Do you partake in the?
Until I wanted to
haven't.
literally kill myself. Sorry. Just having a moment. Sorry,
it's
having
okay,
a mental
it's okay.
breakdown over here. My bad. Sorry.
Enjoy.
Yeah, do you partake in
Do you
the
partake
drugs?
in the?
Not really.
Not
no.
really.
Sure.
Good for you. Good
I
for
mean, I
you.
smoked weed once
Once?
out of a pen. It didn't really work. Taking a couple edibles. I
What-
just
what
get a
year-
headache.
what years was that?
What is it with
it's
newbies
just
and
not.
wanting to do edibles? Hit a
I wouldn't
joint.
start with that.
Edibles is spooky. I still don't figure out edibles.
I don't know. I just didn't like it. I got a headache and went to sleep immediately. If I
We might
wanna,
not be-
if I wanna get high, I just go for a run. Like
might
I
not
just
be
like
for you, though.
get that kind of.
So do you
know?
like you like natural highs?
Yeah.
Yeah. You out here
like
taking
on the
hikes and
stage?
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The stage gets me high still, but it comes down. I mean, as soon as I step off, it's over. I don't
Yeah.
care anymore, and I don't want to be there. And I hate when people come up to me.
Yeah.
But I still feel the need to mingle because I'm so new.
I noticed
I
the
get that.
more
You have to mingle.
I noticed
you
the more
have to.
sets I
You know
do.
what I'm realizing is you don't.
What?
What I'm realizing is you don't. You know why? Can I ask you a question? Let me ask
Yeah,
you a
go ahead.
question.
Go
Let me ask
ahead.
you a question, Olivia. When
Okay.
has mingling really helped? You tell me.
All the time.
How do you think we met, Kevin?
How do you think I met you?
You mingled.
I'm just saying, like, you have to personally connect. You know what I mean?
I guess you're right. I don't
You
want to
do.
admit to it. You know
You
what it
do.
is? I guess now people are mingling with me, and I'm like, don't.
You're like, I'm too good for you.
Please stop.
Goodbye.
It's not that I'm good for
Actually,
you.
this is true.
I mean, that's on me and Kevin first interacting. I don't mingle. People want to hang out with me, they come up to me.
It is funny because I've watched Kevin recently. So, I mean, I guess we kind of get it sometimes because, like you said, like a fan at the stand. You're getting. We got not used to it, but it's like you start understanding. Like, okay, there's people that may know me that I don't know, right? You start kind of understanding that. Kevin, at some point, there was like this 3-month period where he couldn't believe that open micers would figure out who he is without him doing like any work. Kevin would call me and be like, dude, this guy just followed me and DM'd me and knows this about me.
I mean, excuse
Why?
That's the goal.
I mean, that's what he
remember
was
what-
telling me. Because Dylan was like, hey, buddy, you know the first fans are going to be the guys that are under you. They're going to push you up ahead. And then regular people will start to get to know you. And that's fine.
I had to like one time.
But it is weird when like somebody hits you up and they're like, hey, dude, can you do me a favor? I wrote the
my God.
17-page journal of jokes. Can you go over them, tell me which
Tell
ones
the
work,
story.
which ones don't? And can you just rewrite them?
Can you tell a story?
Can you? What?
About,
no, I'm not doing that story. I'm not doing that story.
We don't have to do a name. Okay. Regardless,
I could do that story. I could do it.
I get what you're saying. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
He's a fan.
It is, yeah. So it's weird. It is weird that Paco kept fucking asking me when he first got like hired. He'd be like, "Tell me a joke." Oh, this is an intern that like works at the company that runs all this, and like I like Paco a lot, and but it's like there's a point as like a comedian, you're like, dude, I don't. What do you mean tell you a joke? Like this is like a weird.
Imagine someone coming to you and going, "Hey, can you just sing this sonnet real quick?"
Well, people do that a lot.
Can you? No, they don't. No one comes to you and
They
do that
don't.
shit because that's insane.
Yeah,
You'll be an
that's-
insane
yeah.
person.
No, Reddit, you know what a better example is? Is when
What is
you're
it?
like home for like Christmas or something. And they're like,
my
hey,
God.
you know, grandma's here. Can you come out in front of the family and sing us a song? And you're like, go fuck yourself.
By
Also-
the way, I thought white people did that for the longest time.
They do.
because of Hollywood.
That's funny.
Because all they do, listen. I live in a Latino neighborhood. I mean, in a Latino household, right, all my life. and we just let the professionals on a speaker do their thing, and we just dance to it. White people are like, we can't dance, but we can harmonize our asses off. Let's
I can't jiggy with it, but I can sing.
I can ha la 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 la.
La 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 la. We can
La,
harmonize.
la, la, la. Actually,
Also, it is
I'm
funny.
sorry. We have a professional here.
I hate when it's somebody's birthday and they're like, okay, Olivia, you sing happy birthday. And it's like, that's the worst
Hey, you
fucking
You want me to?
song.
You want me to like Mariah Carey happy
I
birthday?
know.
Like,
You want me to Marilyn Manson you? Are you JFK?
How am I supposed to show you I'm
That
a
was
rock
that was a
star
reference I
with
was trying to
happy
get to.
birthday?
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Also, you're like a. Can I ask you? You consider like a jazz singer?
Well,
I
I
always have
recently
trouble
rebranded
categorizing.
and okay, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I just call myself a powerhouse pop vocalist.
There we go.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's like it's like pop, soul, jazz.
Because you're very soulful in your fucking music, yo.
Yeah, but I also have that like raspy, like Janis Joplin kind of thing that I do like 30% of the time. But most of the stuff that I release is pop.
Olivia, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If tomorrow someone was like, if Jake Paul hit you up and was like, hey, listen, I saw you on Doped Up and Dying. You're a pretty funny chick. I feel like you can carry a fight. Which singer would you be like, get in a ring with me?
Which singer would
Which
I
singer?
fight?
Yeah.
I know my answer.
I don't know.
Say it. Go ahead. You do it
I
right away.
almost want to say Lizzo just so I could meet her. But
Okay.
I feel like she would. I
That
would
is the
just be
only
on the
wrong
floor.
answer.
I would be on the floor.
You know what's crazy
But it would
about
be
that?
a networking opportunity. So
It would be a networking opportunity. I like the way she thinks.
I would take the ass kicking.
Hey,
We should do a feature.
I like the way she thinks.
I'd be like, I'm crying. Boom.
Boom.
Okay. Because I love. Boom.
Boom.
Oh my God, girl.
Let me tell you something. Lizzo's a good choice. That's a good choice.
I love
And
her.
especially for Triller
She would
Fight
just
Club.
clap her booty like on my face. And
Yeah,
I'd just be
and-
like, whoop. Okay, done.
You definitely have the stamina.
Yeah, you could run around the ring for a little bit.
I could.
Um,
She would chase me.
Who would you
Is she
fight?
gonna chase though?
Probably not.
I gotta ask you the same question. Comedian, who you get in the ring with?
Oh, that's a good question. Who would I get? Oh, it's easy. It's easy. That's an easy question. Louis C.K. It's not even a question. I win on both. One, he's not going to beat me. It's impossible for Louis to beat me. He could beat me. I heard he boxes. I heard that he trains a little bit.
I feel like Louis.
I'm gonna
so
fuck
much
you up.
Taller.
But
How tall is Louis C.K.?
first of all, I'm 5'11". I'm not that short, right? And Louis C.K. can't be no more than 6 feet.
If he's like 6'3", I don't know.
If he's six,
He's
are you
6 feet tall.
On the dot?
Yeah.
Dylan, I've never stood up on this podcast a day in my fucking life, but you just saved Louis C.K., that fat fucking schmuck. I'm a chubby guy, okay? But I'm a trained killer.
I was about to say, Kev got some demons in him. Yeah, you're right.
I
The only
would
demons-
take him to a dark
come-
side he's never seen in his life. And this guy lost $40 million like 3 years ago.
Kev
He had to take out money from his daughter's college tuition so he could survive the next 2 years. He wasn't expecting to lose $40 million. And I would fucking tear him to shreds. He'll do a whole new special about
Can
it.
you tell people, we had a conversation. Kev twisted his back, like his spine, and he came over to my house one
yeah.
day. And we were
Heard about this.
We were leaving downstairs. And what happened? And I was like, you know what? It's on site. I'm gonna fight that person if we see him. Mm-hmm. What did you say to me? You remember what you said?
I said, all right, man, I guess you're going to fight a jacket, son, because that's how it happened. Is that what I said? I don't remember.
What? You just said some
I don't know. I
cryptic
just
under
said-
the bridge shit. What did you just say?
I don't know. Keep it going, buddy.
No, you.
What did I say? I don't remember. I said,
No,
shit.
we were walking downstairs, and I said, "Yo, if I see him, I might fight him. It's on site." And you go, "Dylan, listen. Any other day, I got you. And I'll be real with you. Any other day, I could kill somebody for you. Like you don't even need to fight. I got you. Today you're on your own.
It's not the day.
Today you're on your own."
She was telling me
He
that.
told me, I said, go get a heating pad. Go to CVS, get a heating pad. You plug it in. It's gonna be great.
Why do women always make sense?
I mean, because
Like,
We
aren't you
have
sick of that shit?
all
Like,
the
you be like
answers.
just going through it, and they'll just be like, "Why don't you just go wrap up the wound?"
yeah.
If you're,
Hey, you want to stop bleeding?
And
hey,
you're like,
patch that shit up.
Oh, you have a headache? Go get
Tylenol, dude.
medicine.
And here's the thing: you think it's when we say shit like this, you think it's just we hate ourselves.
Oh, you're depressed? Get a therapist.
First of all, that never works. All of my friends that champion therapy, honestly, most of the time I just jump off a bridge, man. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that shit. Don't
5
do
years.
That. 5 years?
5
years.
years.
Hey, Ani, is it working?
Yeah.
I don't believe
I was gonna say I had therapy this morning. It was great.
Me too.
it. Great.
11. I cried it out before the show. It was great, dude.
Me too.
I'm a better person for it now.
I don't.
You want me to bring the evil here?
You don't
No.
understand.
That's why we have all the answers because
If-
we go to therapy.
If I cry, all day's canceled. If I cry, the day's canceled. I'm not. I
feel that.
can't look in the face of
Dylan,
another man after
Dylan, we
crying.
bleed for a week. You know, crying early in the day is really nothing.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
just-
talking about men. All right.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. You know,
Bleeding for
what
a
we
week.
go through.
Bleeding for a week sucks. Thanks for reminding me about periods.
I want to say that if you did try to fight Lizzo at Fight Club Triller, it'd be perfect because they don't really do weight classes, right? And what I mean by that is I want you to pull up I can't even pronounce this. He's a YouTube star. I don't know if you heard. People know YouTube stars, so I'm just gonna ask if you know. Asin Geek. I can't pronounce his name, but pull that up if you can. And I don't want to watch the fight because the fight is kind of boring. It's one of their first fights.
Anasanga?
Yes, I guess.
Close.
Anasagan Gib. And I just want you to see the tail of the tape real quick. I don't know if it says 6'1" to 5'8.5", right? And if you see the weight, which for some reason that looks really weird, it says there we go. It says that Jake Paul is 191.8. And then my man over here on the right, a YouTube star named Asin Git, I can't pronounce a stupid name, is 188. Now, I want you to press...
a neon sign Gib. All right, got it.
That's good. A neon sign Gib. If you press play, right? I just want you to press play real quick and just fast forward to the middle. And I want you to really ask yourself a question. Go back. Maybe
Me celebrating.
right here. Does this guy look 188 pounds to you? Compared to Jake Paul. Jake Paul is 191, supposedly. These guys are not really cutting weight.
I don't know. Why do men love to talk about a number? Like on the scale.
Well,
you love that, right?
I love...
I mean,
well,
just like
this is-
generally
well, this is
speaking.
for
I mostly
boxing.
care about the number on the scale because I was a weed dealer. But other than that,
I'm just like
Don't care.
generally speaking, I always hear men just be like, yeah, I'm like
Wait.
172.
First of all, you're not about to stop. Can I say something to you?
I'm just saying, like,
I
Yeah,
can't
because
believe
women
you just
never
said
care
that.
about weight.
right.
Maybe these days, because
We hate that number.
we
disregard. We don't hate it. No.
we
That kinda
disregard it.
sounds
We
like
disregard. We disregard it.
I want to, speaking of numbers,
'Kay.
I'm glad you brought up numbers. Because,
Let's talk.
you know how much money Jake Paul made for these fights?
A lot.
Supposedly, it's $10.5 million. $10.5 million motherfucking dollars. Dylan, do me a favor, bro. I'm seeing what you texting. You need to put your phone away.
it was a dick pic.
I know.
My bad. It was a dick
I
pic.
know. I didn't need to
Why
see
you
the
gotta call
dick
me?
back.
Why you gotta call me out?
Because, man, we on a podcast.
One time Kevin showed me his dick and it was an alpha move I did not appreciate. We were on FaceTime and he was taking a shit and I go, I don't appreciate this. And he said, you don't appreciate that? BOM! And I was like,
That's how you know we're brothers.
alpha move. I had to get him back though. I did it.
Well, you just did right now, man. You didn't have
did
to
get
show
you
me
back.
that whole dick right there. Fucking cut Jewish dick. Anyway.
Cut You Dick is the name of my debate.
Cut. That's the name of your album.
Yeah, debut
Dick
album.
Pic Bros. That's your
Dick
album
Pic Bros.
together.
Yeah.
I like it.
He made-
Can I pull up one of my clips?
Of course, of course.
Am I clippable today?
Yes.
Since we were talking about, can you go to the last link of mine? Since we were talking about phrasing. This is one of my I don't know if you know, but the NFL draft happened last night, and
I have no idea.
She has no idea.
I know you don't, but the only thing you need to understand is you know what CTE is?
No.
It's the trauma you get from playing football. It's where like when your brain is messed up and you can't.
It
think right.
rattles so much.
Go to the far right. I'm not gonna. The whole joke was really that they don't know what the fuck they're saying. Listen, can you play the audio? I love this.
Rivals wants to chime in. Cam
This-
Jordan,
some guy just got
your
drafted.
thoughts on
This is his
Kyle
thoughts.
Pitts at 4.
I mean, come on. You know Atlanta's on the clock. I'm over there looking like, yeah, who's going to be lining up against you? I love it. He's a little light in the ass to be a tight end.
He's
but
a little
when you
light
think
in the
about,
ass.
You know, what he's doing as a receiver type.
You know what that
I
means?
mean,
He a
doing
little
everything.
light
I
in
mean,
the
you
ass.
think
That's all I
about,
want to
you
see.
know, maybe
He a little light in the ass. The same way I looked at another man and called him a full size candy bar. He a little light in the ass.
A little light in the ass.
That's an amazing phrase. I'm adding it to the bank. I mean, I'm a little light in the ass.
You're a little light in the ass.
But Kev, there's a lot of people a little light in the ass.
You know who's light in the ass?
It means someone who shows no balls or is too skinny or small.
You Googled this?
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. What do you think this
Is
is?
this Urban Dictionary or regular Webster?
It's definitely urban.
Joey gave me a face of like he didn't even want to answer that. No. So I just me and my brother were high as fuck last night, dying over that. A little light in the ass.
Little light in the ass.
A dude just got drafted to an NFL team.
Was that an NFL player who said that shit?
Yeah, I think
An opposing player?
Yeah, ex-player.
Oh, that's disrespectful. You can't talk shit if you're an ex-player.
I mean, you definitely
No,
can.
I think he got drafted and he was saying he was looking at who he was going to be lining up against as like
Yeah, and he
competition.
said-
and he's saying, oh, the guys that they
Look at
drafted to come
him.
against me are a little light in the ass.
Yeah. That's how you gotta be.
a little light in the ass.
You gotta think everybody's a little light in the ass.
And also go to the celebrating greatness. It's 2 up from that. So my man from the Miami Dolphins went, I believe, things with the 6th pick. We got a receiver, and this is I always look at like how a person gets how they are on a draft day and be like, all right, what's their attitude? Are they going to be an issue off the field as much as they're going to be an issue on the field? This is the dude we just drafted. This is just
Is
gets
this in
drafted.
Miami?
Miami Dolphins have selected Jalen Waddle.
You see, the fans like it. The Dolphin fans like it. And I'm going to give them another reason.
Y'all ain't getting nothing from me. Y'all are getting
Who is that?
No,
Is he a receiver?
he's a receiver. He just walked away immediately.
Can I tell you something?
He didn't celebrate
Can I tell you something?
at all.
Can I tell you something? You want a guy like that. Yeah. You want your receivers that way. You want a diva. Name me
No.
Yes, you do. You
I don't want to do that. Beats his girlfriend maybe in the elevator.
those are only running backs and linemen. Okay? And Olivia's like,
Oh my
why did I sign up for this podcast? This is crazy. You want your receiver to be a diva. Yeah, man. Name a great receiver who isn't. There's only one.
He's kind of right.
There's
Joey,
only
he's
one.
Kind of right, Joey. He's
There's
kinda
only
right.
fucking one. Joey, name one.
Hines Ward?
Diva.
Was he?
Nah.
Didn't he dance?
He danced.
That's a diva in a different way.
He cha-cha-cha'd on the end zone, bro.
That's not diva though. That's
No, no,
That's, being
that's
show,
diva
that's
and, like-
showboating.
that's like
rubbing in the
diva-
face
Okay,
they scored.
let me ask you a question about Hines Ward then. Is
Okay.
he in the
Is he named
Hall
as
of
a catch
Fame?
up?
Is he?
Nope. Hines Ward, I don't even know. I mean, 2-time Super Bowl champion.
There's still a couple of years left for them to vote him in.
T.O. got in on the second
Second round.
second go round in the Hall of Fame. Hines, it's just not happening. It's just not. You need to be a diva to be a Hall of Famer as a wide receiver. There's only one who wasn't. It's the best receiver of all time to some people, and I'm gonna Jerry
Kerry Rice?
Jerry Rice. Jerry
Not
Rice
Hall
is
of
the
Fame?
only.
Why is he on the Hall of Fame?
He is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he is.
But he's the only one who's not a diva. Who's not a diva.
Got you. Do you like sports? Any type of sports?
Olivia's like,
All right. Do you watch the X Factor?
Okay, we've been watching the Knicks, and
Oh, who-
they won. Me and my boyfriend.
Yeah, okay.
They won 9 games, right?
Yeah.
And then they lost 10, but then they won
no,
11.
they only lost one. No, what are you talking about?
They won 9 games in a
They
row.
in a row.
They lost the 10th.
Then they lost
game.
the 10th
Okay, I see what
one,
you're saying.
but
I
then
got
they
what you're
won
saying.
again.
Yeah,
Sports.
sports.
I liked it. That was a hot take.
Hot take.
Hot take.
And I did watch The Last Dance, and I did really like that.
Hey,
Why don't you do?
because
I was like
you know why
loving
you liked it?
Pippen.
Because women love psychopaths, and it's just true. And Michael Jordan is a fucking
I love
psychopath.
a dedicated man.
Yeah, you love a guy that's willing to kill, and he killed in a different way. Hey, can we get Ani to get me another seltzer, please? Thank you. He loves killing in a different motherfucking way. That you like? I'm sure. I'm about to ask you.
Do you take things personally? And does that ever channel into your music?
I mean, yeah. Well, that was a switch. Okay.
Yeah, that was a switch.
No, because Michael Jordan,
Oh, that's right.
Of course. I
Take
take
things
things
I take that.
Of course.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
and that's what I feel like I always looked at when I looked at Michael Jordan. I always resonated with was that for me, it's like, oh, you think you're hot shit? I took that personally, and I'ma outwork you. Is
Yeah,
there ever a
of
time
course.
can music be that way?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Well, let's pull up a song, please. Let's put up the track that she record. I'm so sorry. She recorded. What is it called?
Leaving
I'm
You?
So sorry, Leaving You. But the one you showed me on Spotify, which is fuck.
The
that's
regular
a
one. So
hitter.
there's two. So there's a stripped and there's
We're gonna show you the
original.
strip one, not the Spotify one. We're gonna show you the strip one.
Oh, this is yeah.
Leaving you, baby. My bags are packed to go. Don't
Put it
try
up a
to
little bit.
stop me. My house is not your
I mean, this is definitely the time
home.
to
I'm
smoke
leaving
if
you,
you're gonna smoke,
baby.
guys. So
Don't act like you don't know. Don't try to stop
We're not gonna
me.
get copyright
'Cause
strike
you're
for
not
this, right?
changing my mind.
She owns the
Okay.
the song.
Try harder.
You've got a kiss so soft, but a temper like an animal. Acting like a child, throwing tantrums.
Okay, I love this
in a
part
cage
coming up.
You build.
Here we go. About to rip him.
You lock yourself up inside, writing love poems. Got 'em stacked up next to your bedpost. You got a lot of bad habits, and I can't decide which one.
Ooh, how good is that cover?
Yo, press pause on this.
I'm leaving you.
If your girl
okay.
play this song, you in trouble. If your girl
You're
listening
damn
to this
right.
shit, if your girl listening to this shit,
It's over.
you might be packing some bags. She might be dating your friend. It's over.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, I hate that.
Kenny
shit.
the
I hate,
Jet
I hate when
Smith.
they're just hanging out in the crib, and all of a sudden, like the girl they're hanging out with is playing like, "He ain't shit. He ain't shit."
Trust me,
And
we
you have
are
to walk
doing
in
that
like-
on purpose. That is a
Oh, you think that's a-
sign.
you think that's a
That is
sign?
a sign
Oh, of
to
course.
get your shit together.
Oh,
Do you know what I
so
mean?
when she,
Yeah.
so she's playing. If
So
she
if
playing,
you start to hear that in your houses, step it up. Bring home some flowers. Do a little foot rub.
Olivia,
have-
You know what I
I
mean?
pay the rent.
Olivia,
Be sweet. Be nice.
Olivia, none of us believe in being this sweet or nice. You know why? Because we're single and we're having a good time. And I'm only messing with girls who are complete savages, who don't really want this kind of love.
Okay. Okay.
But no, you're right for the most part. I think my man, our producer Joey, doesn't agree. But Joey, we're not gonna have that input right now, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Because it's gonna be mad negative.
Because it's getting no.
I'm joking.
No. It's gonna be positive in a different way.
Okay.
In a manly, in a more of a man-centric way. You
gotta
have a new album. It's called "I Need a Minute," and it's out right now.
It's out.
It's out right now.
It's out everywhere.
Everywhere.
All right. The third. Do you have the third link on my video? So this is the dude that Olivia made the song for.
Oh God.
She sent us this exclusive footage, and this is minutes after he's received the song,
Okay.
and this is where
My baby love me, man. My baby love me some cigarettes. I need some cigarettes, man.
Holy shit.
Fuck this shit, bro. Why this bitch ain't clocking? Why she ain't clocking, man? I know her hours. Now where my girl at?
where my girl at?
Nah, man, she ain't leaving me, man. She not packing my bags.
You ever have a public outburst because of a woman?
I never will. I never have, and I never will.
I don't think I have.
I never have, and I never will. But only because I don't believe in embarrassing moments like that. I don't. If a girl's yelling at me in public, I'm gonna order an Uber and I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. It's none of my business how you feeling right now. Cause if you're overly emotional, I don't believe in that.
We don't believe in it.
I don't believe in it.
There's nothing you can do to simmer the situation
I
either.
bet you the woman I marry, by the way, is gonna be that.
Psycho.
I bet you the woman I
Spicy.
end up being with is gonna be spicy.
Kevin said it to me the other day. Not the other day, but at one point you were like, "Yo, I met my wife. She's so mean, Dylan." It's literally what he said. He goes, "Dylan, she is so mean to me."
No, she wasn't
Not
mean to
mean,
me.
but like,
She was mean to
That's
everybody
what you said.
around
But
me.
me.
Oh, man.
But me. And I was like, I like that.
I like that. You.
Oh, I like that.
Bully.
Oh, you a bully? I like a bully. Just don't be bullying me. Because I'm a sweetheart. I'm a sweetheart. When it comes to the women I'm with, I like being a sweetheart. I'm not a fan of like, publicly showing out because I'm a pimp out blood, no relation. You know what time it is. I'm a pimp out blood, no relation. For now.
Okay.
For now, you grew up in Pennsylvania.
Doped up and died.
Doped up and died. Hey, take a bong rip. Take a bong rip.
That was my end to your clip, by the way.
Olivia, you were born and raised in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, I was.
And you grew up in, I'm assuming, a small town?
Small town. Grew up on a horse farm.
Horse motherfucking farm.
My
I
driveway.
grew up near horse farms too.
Oh, that's
weird.
cool. My driveway was like half a mile long with no lights at all. So one time I got off the bus and nobody was there to pick me up. I had to walk home a mile in the dark. It was the after school bus. And the corn was over my head. And I'm talking, I was like sprinting because it's pitch black. I'm
you weren't even
freaking the
used to
fuck
this.
out.
Those vocals corn fed.
Truly.
I like that. Her vocals corn fed. Yo, that's gotta be in the album
good.
right there. Like in the anyway, go ahead. So you're running.
No, just quote me on like your autobiography.
Yeah.
Corn-fed vocals.
They say
Is that the right word?
what? No. What is that?
Credit you.
Yeah, no, not credit you. What is it when they like write an excerpt about you? Dylan Negri says that Olivia vocals are corn fed. Yo,
I'll put that right next to the Rolling Stone.
yeah, next to the Rolling Stone quote.
I'm on top though.
This will be one of the biggest podcasts in New York City. It's gonna happen.
I believe
It's
it.
gonna happen. And you all gonna be like, doped up and dying, saying my vocals are corn fed. Guarantee it. I guarantee it. So you grew up in Pennsylvania and and you're in this. And what happened? You get home and like
I got home, but I'm just saying,
took
like,
the
it
biggest
was
shit
like,
of your life. Like, you're like, oh shit.
I was terrified. Like, pitch black through the corn. Then my driveway is like, it's the woods.
You know what's my biggest fear?
Again, now the trees are over my head, and I'm sprinting to my house, my log cabin that I lived in.
You live in a
grew
log
up in.
cabin? So
Yeah.
this is my fear. This is my fear about Pennsylvania, and I'm scared of bears. Like, definitely afraid of bears because I just saw so many videos of them just killing a moose. Yeah, of just eating a moose ass first while it's alive. You know how much a moose weighs?
That's just their
lot.
dinner.
You know how much a moose weighs? At least a ton.
That's just their
At
dinner.
least a moose, motherfucker. So what can this bear do to me is all and Joe Rogan is the reason why I'm afraid of bears. Because he started talking about bears, and I thought they were these cuddly, beautiful creatures. They not. They're dangerous animals. And then where do they have bears?
I've never seen a bear where I'm from. But
I've been to Pennsylvania
mostly
3
deer.
times, seen 2 bears.
Oh no.
2 black
not
bears.
Me. Not me.
My fear is that I'd be running through the corn maze like you, right? And it's not a corn maze, but it's a cornfield. I'd be running through the cornfield, and then I just see a bear like eating some corn, and he'd be like, "Oh shit, you look better than this corn," and he just starts eating me ass first.
He just starts singing.
Oh man.
Yo, this is you know what?
That would be terrifying.
You're the reason why people think bears are cute, because they just. Every girl I talk to, by the way, bears are so adorable. They sing and they're cuddly. Like, this is why people die.
Because they think bears are. You know, it's one of those things where I'm also from Florida. I'm reckless by nature. You know this. If I saw a bear, something like it. That's my problem. If I'm with a girl, I get real confident for no reason, and you're like, I could 1v1 that. No, you can't. Not 1v1, but it's like.
Oh, look at this. Oh, Joey, thank you. What's this? Can you put the volume up if you can? Do you think we'd be taken down?
Yeah, we can put the volume on this one.
Nah, you see?
What part does it say?
Beat it, bear.
This is what I'm saying. I would get like this close for the gram.
Oh, is this the bear that's
over
gonna
here.
jump up the tree? I think he gets shot. I don't want.
Yeah, get out
Nah,
of here.
wait.
I think he gets shot.
Does he? Joey? Did you get shot? No.
Okay. So, okay. I think I've seen because I'm obsessed. Like, because I'm afraid of it. I'm so obsessed with bears. They run at 30 miles per hour uphill.
Whoa.
Guy, get out of here. No.
Oh, you hear that?
Go.
Oh no. I don't want to watch it.
That I would be shitting.
It is. Pause it.
pants.
Pause it. You just watched a bear assess. He's like,
Oh,
am I
he's
gonna
like,
fuck
shut
with
up.
this? Like, am I gonna go back? Watch this bear. Like, the guy's like,
He's like-
leave. He's listening. He's like,
Scream.
am I gonna fuck this
Did
guy
he just
up
say,
right
what did he
now?
say? Scream or scram?
Yeah. he
Scram.
said
He goes,
oh, I thought he said scream.
Am I doing this? Oh, are we doing this?
Hey,
Nah.
man, get the fuck out of here, man.
You ain't even worth it, bro.
Okay,
This is me
fair.
on every fight, by the way.
And every what?
Every fight, yeah. I'm just like, no, man, you're not even worth my time. Just walk away.
Hold on. I did read something in your bio that
Go ahead.
you decided to.
What do you remember?
No, this is. I got the notes up here. I'm fully prepared.
Okay.
So it says that in your bio on your website that you sold all your jewelry to move to New York City. Is that fucking true?
I did. You know what? I got rid of this really. I wish I didn't get rid of it, but my 8th grade boyfriend, Jeremy Fisher, got me the most gaudy, like ridiculous Olivia necklace, like covered in the O was diamonds.
You had a nose ring
and the
and you
rest.
forgot one.
What?
You had a nose ring and you forgot one.
What?
You
What?
sold all your jewelry?
Oh,
Dylan, Jesus Christ.
LOL.
Jesus Christ, LOL.
over my head.
Over the heads. Over the heads of all the
But
ones
you know, now
love
that I
you.
think about it, that was funny. Which, speaking of, actually, looking at you this whole time with those sunglasses, I was actually thinking you look so cool with a nose ring. You should consider it.
I love when girls give bad advice.
It's
I
no, it's
love when a girl
good.
gives
It's
terrible
good
advice.
advice.
You know what?
Honestly,
Hey, Olivia,
wait.
you know what?
I
You're right.
got it.
Hey, Dylan. Hey,
On that
Dylan.
note, I'm gonna take the glasses off.
Get a nose ring.
Okay, let me see. Nope, don't get the nose
Don't
ring.
get the nose ring. Wait, hold on. Because so he.
Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, my jewelry.
Your jewelry.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
Ex-boyfriend.
So
8th grade
the
boyfriend.
thing I regret selling, basically, which was worth the most,
Yeah.
was that Olivia necklace.
That's
which
so
I still
funny you
had
said
it.
that. That's so funny you said that. Ani, can you get the Olivia necklace we got for her? No, I'm kidding. How great would that have been if we had pulled?
That
Hey,
would've
hey,
been
look under your chair.
Amazing.
Look under your
We
chair.
got you a brand
What was your boy? What was the 8th grade boyfriend's name?
Jeremy Fisher.
Jeremy.
I mean, we shouldn't say the full.
Hey,
legal, that full.
Do you know how many there are?
was
There's
on-
so
Ani, I did so
many.
much research.
That was a full John
and
Hancock.
So,
I actually have Jeremy Fisher on the line.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you know
I'm
what?
Kidding. I'm kidding. Just, I wish we had Joey's fucking face.
Oh my God. So anyways,
how
yeah,
much-
I went
how
to the
much-
pawn shop. I got $600 for all my jewelry. I know. And then I like literally.
Do you feel jerked? Did you got jerked?
No, I thought that was like a fair amount.
thought that was fair?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was excited.
Okay.
So yeah, sold everything and then moved.
So, did your
I just always wanted to live in New York City. Always.
Yeah.
have you ever been before you sold all your jewelry?
I had been like once before, and then, well, actually, I interned for the Dr. Oz show for a couple months.
Okay.
So
That
that was
sounds like a good time.
really cool.
Yeah.
And then I went back, graduated college, and then I knew that I was going to come back and live here.
Okay,
full
so
time, yeah.
$600 is not a lot of money.
It's
to
not
move.
a lot. You know, I had some savings. I was like
Oh,
a
okay,
server.
But you wanted to.
But I needed like a little bit more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did you have an apartment and stuff? Did you have like a roommate ready and set up? Or?
Well, so I moved here with an ex-boyfriend
Okay.
who I actually wrote "Leaving You" about.
Oh.
So we moved to
What
the
made
city.
you want to make him pack his bags?
Well, you know, I knew it was over when I threw the PlayStation across the room, and then I was like, "This is done."
Let me tell you something right now.
Ooh.
That was a risk.
Well,
The PlayStation, that's a man's heart right there.
I know,
You fucked up
but
his
it
2K.
had to go. Well, and I went too, so it didn't really matter, I guess. But anyways, we moved to
Did he fuck up anything of yours?
Oh, that's a good question.
my heart.
So, okay.
What warranted the PlayStation being thrown?
Yeah.
If
Just
if I may.
Yeah, it was just like really, it started to become this intense addiction, you know, and he would just like only play the PlayStation, and then it'd be like 6 a.m. and he's on the PlayStation still for like the last 15 hours. And,
Did he have a job?
you know, yeah, he did. But
So-
it was just
so
like,
it was work and
like
PlayStation.
work PlayStation.
What was the game?
I hate you, work PlayStation. I hate you too. You know what I mean?
What was the game? Do you know? You don't know? I
It was
wish I
something
knew.
very popular that I don't
You know
remember.
why? You didn't take on his interests.
You know?
Maybe if you sat down.
I guess
for
I
like
could
a
have.
why
I guess
didn't you
I could
play
have
Fortnite
played.
with him? Why didn't you
That
get a
was it.
PlayStation?
That was it. Fortnite.
It was Fortnite?
Yeah, that was it.
Damn, son. So why did can I ask you a question? Would you have let's say he was in the living room, I don't know where he was playing.
Yeah, the living room.
And
How'd
if-
you know?
Because and then would you have been like, you know what, babe?
I think it went like this. You should get in bed. It's 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to bed. Don't tell me what to do. You should get in bed. You've been playing for 15 hours.
Mm.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah. bong, and he threw his PlayStation. How did he even let you get that? I would have known that you would have done that.
It was a small place.
It was a small place. Okay.
You know, I didn't have to reach that far to grab it.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
So how long were y'all together before you decided to
4
destroy
years,
his
I
life
think.
by killing his PlayStation?
Yeah.
4 years?
Yeah.
All right, so you comfortable enough to do some wild shit like that?
Well, that was the whole thing. Like, that's not something I would do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when it gets to a
Don't
point
you can't
in
say
a,
that. That's
in
bullshit.
a
You can't say
relationship,
that's not something you would do, and it's something you did.
well,
That's
typically I wouldn't act like an animal. But when you're with a certain person, you know, have you
you
experienced
get comfortable.
this?
You get comfortable.
No,
and
but
do
you
wild
also
shit.
get like you just like become someone you don't even recognize.
Yeah, listen.
He didn't throw a PlayStation.
But
But he
no,
also
but
wasn't.
he was.
But let me tell you something. He didn't throw the PlayStation. I feel like he's like living through a trauma right now.
I know.
That he's been through, and he's like,
Can I get some support?
I remember when.
He's on your side.
No, I'm playing devil's advocate for the studio. The studio
Did
has
somebody throw your PlayStation?
No, not at all. I'm just
let me tell you something. A lot of us here are big fans of the
Assholes.
great late Patrice O'Neal, right? And Patrice O'Neal, one of the best comedians of all time, but he also had this great podcast called The Black Phillip Show. And on The Black Phillip Show, there was this thing where it's like you can't let people, your significant other, control you. Like that's insane. Like if you want to do something, you do it, right? And we just
again, if I may,
Go ahead.
if you may.
if you guys are sharing an apartment, correct? So you guys are both paying for it. So it's a shared space.
Right.
I went through that. I was in a shared space, but I was paying all the rent. It is one of those scenarios where it's like you could have just left. Like he's doing nothing to provide for the household and provide for your life. There's no reason for you to be there. Just leave.
Do you mean like in general or like that night? In general?
I guess in both.
In
but like,
general,
in
I
just-
did leave.
But she left.
Yeah, but
she left. Wrote a whole
Just
song about it.
Caused a scene.
That song is. Listen, I still want the scenario to happen. By the way, and like the history of time. This is like the Marvel universe. I still want it to happen. We need this song
Because the song is amazing.
Yeah, we need this song.
The song's great.
Thank you.
You need that heartbreak. You needed to throw that PlayStation.
I'm just trying to save
and,
a PS.
But I
PS4.
I see why he would be. I would love. It would be cool if we had a conversation with him. Would you have a conversation with him?
I don't know.
Oh, well, you're in a relationship now, so that's kind of hard to do.
That would be strange.
But like, if you could talk to, do you regret throwing the PlayStation?
Honestly.
Or are you like, fuck yeah?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? I like when a girl, she's like, I did some crazy shit, but it was worth it.
I mean, it was worth it to me because it was like a moment of realization that it was like, okay, you need to get out of this. This is it.
But why do you?
This is over. Leave.
Okay. Oh wait,
then-
this is your place though. This is not his place at all.
I mean,
Shared space.
it's a shared space, but also like it was my idea to move to New York City. I found the apartment. Like, yes, it's a shared space and we shared rent, but it felt more mine than
Can I ask you a question?
ours.
Can I ask
Do you
you
know what I mean?
a weird question? If he was making $100,000 a month playing Fortnite, right? Because there's some people that make that much money playing Fortnite. Would you have been like,
Then that
nah,
would've-
baby, played 16
Then that
hours
would have
today?
been fine because he wouldn't have
That's-
had his regular day job as well, and maybe we could have like had time to spend together. Do you know what I mean?
You know what though? People do. I only got something to say. Go ahead.
So this is just from dating someone currently that is a gamer.
Gamer.
Obsessed with gaming.
I love this.
I never played video games before this relationship or really cared to understand them at all. But what I've learned is that it's more of an escapism.
Yeah.
And like some people, like you sing and like I paint and like we all do things. But like if somebody, like if he were to take my easel and throw it across the room. Bro,
And now
you're
you see
getting
why
a
we have a woman on the
paintbrush
show
to the
because sometimes we
eyeball.
can go down a dark road. Ani, I love you, and that's a great example because
You know what I mean?
can I like I'm just because you guys are a couple. I don't want to put anything out there.
No, it's fine.
Can I just say like kind of like what happened when I was there and you were putting together the easel and Joey was like helping you, and then at one point
I don't care, but I don't know how relevant it's going to be. But
No,
you
I'm
can
just
go
saying
for it.
in-
I don't care.
I'm saying in the sense of like they're in a relationship where they're very like she was putting together our easel and it's something that's very important to her, and he was helping, taking care in her interest, and then something happened and Joey was like, I don't have to be interested in this. You know, like I choose to be. It's a scenario where it's like, that's why I asked like if you knew what game he was playing, because it shows it's like it's a huge thing that people use to get out of like whatever they're dealing with, and men are a different like complex. So it's like for you it's music, for him it's like I'm just imagining like if it was reversed and he felt like you were like, because we're comedians, right?
Yeah.
I've been in a relationship where we've broken up because I'm comedy, podcasting, and making money because this doesn't make money. If she would have like thrown my podcasting equipment across the room, I would have like, it would have been like, you should just like, why are we even doing this? So that's why I can't sit here and exactly.
No, I think it was just like a moment.
Like, no. And that's
let it go through.
I have been dealing with just like a bunch of shit, feeling neglected for a really long time. It was just like a boiling point. And like,
can I ask how old you were? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's I wanted to ask.
No,
that
I'm so
so
sorry.
bad,
We should.
That's
I
such
was
an
like
important.
24, 23.
And this is what's perfect about.
Yeah,
When you're
like
23, 24, and this is like
I'm 30 now.
You're
and that's a
30.
4-year relationship. Again, not to cut anyone off. 23. That means you guys were together at 19. It's a different relationship.
It's a different
I think
relationship.
you know now. Like the person you met is from here.
Yeah.
Does it feel more like an adult relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
that's not an adult relationship.
It's not.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm doing a bit right now.
Do it.
I'm doing a bit right now. I'm sorry.
I mean, you guys are making me feel like I'm sorry I threw the PlayStation a tiny bit, but also like
No, listen. You have
I'm
to do
not
what
that
you have
sorry
to do.
because it got me out of a situation I shouldn't have been
Exactly.
in.
Again, I hope you understand. I'm with you on the ladder.
Here's the thing.
100%.
Let me tell you something. I'm so happy she said that shit. I'm gonna tell you why I'm happy, Joey. Because I love a motherfucker that makes a decision and just gonna ride with it.
Yeah, you should.
Ride with that decision, man or woman. You make a decision, ride with that shit.
It is true.
Ride with that
It is
shit.
true.
Right? For the most
say
part.
what you want. Hitler, he made a decision. He followed it through.
But here's the thing, though.
Irish Joey.
Here's the thing, Mr. Irish. Here's the thing, Mr. Irish. We talking about dating. We're not talking about killing 6 million Jews. There's a big difference. Hey,
Chris Brown made a decision and he followed through with it.
Chris Brown made a decision and followed through.
A good follow through, by the man.
Okay.
Good.
So that was a good one. That was a real good one.
I tried.
Right there.
Too hard.
If
I like that you stand by it, 100%. Like,
I
you
like
should
that she
stand by it.
stands
No,
by
because
it.
also it's one of those things. It's like it got her
I stand by it because it got me
exactly
out of what I needed
So it's
to
like,
get out of.
but again, the reason why I have to say is like looking back, like whether it's your current anything, it's like one of those scenarios. It's like don't ever let anyone else control you, right? It's like that's one of those things. It's like for even me as a young man, I'm 23. I'm literally in the position where you broke up with that person, and I'm still learning to grow. Where I'm like, you heard me say I had to accept the apology of my fucking producer and my friend today. Like there's scenarios where you're like, you know what? You could have thrown the PlayStation without throwing the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
It's like you could have been like, no, but again, you did what you had to do, and honestly, girl, we stand by that because you know what? It's doped up and dying.
It's doped up and
we're
dying.
dying on that hill.
Listen, also
We are.
You know who's dying on the hill?
Mostly me.
You know who's dying on the hill? The Oscars. The Oscars.
Yo,
I heard you had shit to talk about.
I got
so
shit
let's
to talk
go.
about. And you know what's crazy?
as a filmmaker, actor, whatever, I don't even fuck the Oscars.
Dylan.
Right?
Dylan. Joey.
Ani.
Olivia. Doped up and dying. I think I got
There's
a
no one else
solution
here.
for. I think I got a solution for the Oscars.
Oh?
What is it?
Oh, I got a solution, Joey. I got a solution.
What is it?
You want to be back into? You want to come back to relevancy? Is that what you want to do, Oscars? Huh? Is that what they want? That's what they want to do.
Yes, Mr. Sanchez.
They want 50 million people,
Mr.
right?
Sanchez.
You want 50 million people to
mean,
watch?
it'd be nice,
you
but-
want to be as big as the Super Bowl?
I mean, Sanchez would be
You
good.
want to be as big as the Super Bowl Oscars?
Super Bowl's pretty big. I mean, that would be kind
I
of
got
nice.
a good idea. You ready for this? Mm-hmm. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All you got to do,
Yeah.
next year, we don't do it at a theater.
Oh?
We don't do it at a theater. No, fuck that. We're going to go to an arena. We're going to sell tickets. We're not going to do it in New York. We're not going to do it in LA. We're going to do it at the TD Garden in Boston. We're going to do it at the TD Garden in Boston and we're going to sell tickets.
But why Boston, Mr. Sanchez?
Why Boston? Because they don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about your Hollywood status.
Is it because they're
They don't
Logan
care
Paul
about your celebrity. And they're going to watch these movies because they're going to want to be ready to boo you. Yes! Hot mic it!
Mike that, Mike.
Hot mic it!
As a Bostonian, I'm with you.
We're gonna go to the TD Garden for the Oscars next year. That's what we should do. You've ordered radio, and let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Give me more Randy on it.
Because they don't give a fuck about you. You deserve to get booed
Yeah.
for your poor decision. It should be like a draft. You know how the NFL,
Ding, 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 ding.
you know how the NBA,
For the best Oscar or best
you know,
actor.
you know how the NFL and the NBA, the first,
Not Chadwick Boseman.
hold on, the first 5-10 picks, right, bro?
Yeah.
First 5-10 picks.
NBA.
If you make a wrong decision in New York City, what happens, Joey? What
Oh,
happens, Dylan?
Joey, yeah.
What happens?
Fucking booed.
What happened when Kristaps Porzingis got
Whoa, that wasn't a
drafted?
wrong
What
decision,
happened it wasn't a wrong decision, but it makes for a clippable event, doesn't it? You fucked up your entire scenario. No, I did not fuck up the entire scenario.
Okay.
Hey, how's
Everybody
Porzingis doing
knows
now?
Kristaps Porzingis was booed.
All right. No, Joey, you got me there.
Everyone knows Kristaps Porzingis was booed.
Except for-
Hey, stop taking
I'm
yourself.
lost.
Yeah, I know.
Stop taking yourself so fucking serious.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. All you're doing is supporting, like, no one cares that you support each other. It's boring. Support is boring. You know what we want to see? We want to see reality television. You know what I would love to see? You know what I would really love to see? I would love to see Phoenix, Mr. Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
I thought you were going to say Joaquin.
Joaquin Phoenix.
I thought you were saying
thank you.
Joakim Noah.
Joaquin Noah. I would like to see
Can
Joaquin
we get
Phoenix.
an edited picture of Joakim Noah as a Joker? Does that exist?
I would love to see Joaquin Phoenix start his fucking speech and a Bostonian, get the fuck out of here! Give it a Leonardo, give it a DiCaprio!
You know, it just, this is a real great honor, but we all have to remember that there's people starving in other countries.
Boo! Your movie stunk!
But there's,
Shut up!
But there's starving people in other countries, and we have to really,
Hey!
that this matters.
Hey, you're a movie star! Hey!
Oh, I have to.
Hey, when's the last time you were hungry?
No, you guys should donate, but not, I don't,
Oh,
I've already
wait, how
donated.
much money you made
I swear
on
I
the
donated.
Joker?
I swear I've donated. Honestly,
Did
not
you
that
do some
much.
Justin Wren shit? Hey, Joaquin, did you do some Justin Wren shit? Did
It's
you
Joaquin,
build?
by the
Did
way.
you build wells? Did you build wells in Africa? Like
For the fucking pygmy children, dude.
Did you do it? Huh? I don't think so. Listen, let's
maybe.
get this at the TD Garden.
TD.
Let's get the Oscars at the TD Garden. Let's sell tickets.
The Celtics aren't using it. Am I right?
Jesus Christ. Hey, let's get this at the TD Garden. Let's sell it to regular people. Let's sell tickets to regular people. Don't even tell them to dress up.
The
Come
fucking
and get Celtics
construction
gear.
workers drinking their donkeys.
Huh?
Drinking their donkeys medium iced.
2 for $5
in the middle of the winter time.
That's all I'm saying. You want to fix the Oscars for real, for real?
That's Boston Hill.
You really want to fix the Oscars? Dylan, do you do? I mean, I don't care
I
about
do,
fixing the
I do,
Oscars.
I do.
But
I
I would
want to.
love to see a bunch
wanna
of
fix something.
Bostonians just
Stinians.
fucking ripping them.
Hey, get off stage.
That's what I'm saying.
That was my Bill Burr, right?
That's all. And then have Bill Burr host it, by the way.
Oh, that would be fun. All right, you know what? Now you got me on fucking board.
Now you're on board,
Now
right?
I'm on board.
Have
Bill Burr hosted Oscars.
Have Bill Burr
In Boston.
host the TD, host at TD Gardens. Have him host
Bill
the Oscars.
Burr would get booed in Boston at some
Joe
point.
Rogan, also from Boston.
Let's get Joe Rogan. Let's get the great and powerful Joe Rogan.
No. Pause. I want, who did we just say? Fuck.
Also
Before
from
that?
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. Thanks. I heard you. Fuck. No, Bill Burr host it.
Uh-huh.
I just want Rogan on the side. Just to react to shit. I just want Rogan on the side just to sit there. And just Rogan has to sit there with, like, who? I don't get it. Have DC there with him. DC does nothing but just look good and handsome. He
Daniel
looks like
Cormier.
he's a candy bar.
You mean Daniel? Yeah, full candy bar.
I just want, like, Chadwick Boseman. A Joe Rogan reaction during the Oscars.
Yeah. Let's have fun with this shit. Also,
what network?
Make it no. Fuck that. Joe Rogan and get Snoop Dogg with him. Let's take from Triller. Let's take a page from Fight Club.
It's
Let's
not
have
wrong.
Snoop Dogg, Roland James with Pete Davidson and Joe Rogan.
During the Oscars.
Fun would that be at the Oscars?
Yeah.
Let's
You're not
make
wrong.
this fun.
He's not wrong.
You want 70
He's
million
not
people?
wrong.
You want
He's not
70
wrong.
million
He's
people?
not wrong.
Hey. Let's get Bill Burr to host it. Let's get Joe Rogan. Let's get Snoop Dogg, Pete Davidson, Bostonians. What does it hold? 26,000?
It's by the way.
How many does the TD
by the way,
Garden hold?
this isn't like the All-Star game. It's at Boston every year. Every year's Boston.
Oh no, we choose a different city every year.
So it is like
The most savage city that year. But we're gonna start with Boston because Boston's gonna bring the savagery. They're cold.
20,000.
They're annoyed.
20,000.
20,000. 20,000. And by the way, you own. Listen.
Whoa.
Listen. We're gonna sell.
How much are tickets?
If you
By the way,
they're free. If you have
20,000 if the Celtics are playing. Bullshit.
The tickets are free if you blow above a 1.0 alcohol level.
and you have less than 5,000 followers.
Hey yo, hold on. Everybody take a bong rip right there. 'Cause That's true. That's true. Say that one more time, Joey.
Oh, everyone's got to be above the legal drinking limit.
Above the
You get a free
legal.
ticket.
And you know what? Because the Oscars,
Even if you're underage, you still have to be at that drinking.
because the Oscars was so terrible this year.
Yeah, it sucked.
Nobody watched it.
Nope.
I don't know what happened. I don't even know who won.
Lowest ratings that they've
Lowest
ever had.
9 million?
I'm probably making
9
that up.
million?
Don't
Hey,
check me.
Hey.
Hey.
You need Joe. You need Rogan. You need Burr.
And we need a Joe cam, like
We need a
in
Joe
the in the corner.
We need the Joe Cam in the corner.
Joe Cam in the corner.
Listen to Doped Up and Dying. Listen to the
They
Sanchez.
need to listen. The Sanchez.
Listen to my man DJ Negri. Dylan
I
J.
didn't
Negri.
have like a phrase after mine. I usually.
Yo,
pretty
that's
good.
beautiful. Olivia's nodding in half agreement. She doesn't know what to
What
do
the
right now.
fuck we're talking about? But she's on board because guess what? She's in halftime show, motherfucker.
She's gonna be the halftime show. And then we got Joey and Ani that's like,
By the way, she's fighting Lizzo at halftime.
Great idea.
It's not
gonna be
that's
great.
another
It's gonna be
thing.
great.
Let's have 2 or 3 fights between artists we don't care about. You know what we should do? We should parole R. Kelly. Let's parole R. Kelly and let's let him fight the biggest R&B star there. Right? We let him fight the biggest
freedom.
R&B star, and if he wins,
For
we
freedom.
forget about it.
He's out. He's out.
No. We just forget about everything he's done.
As I said, freedom. He
know?
he gets pardoned.
let-
That's the
we-
word, not freedom.
I believe
Pardon.
Anyone
I
who's been
fly.
canceled
Freedom
can
sounds
compete
terrible.
Oh
in the
yes,
fights.
yes. Wait.
This is how you get
This is how we
your
get-
life
listen,
back.
You want the Bostonian?
You want to be
crowd there?
uncanceled?
You want to be
Boston gladiator
uncanceled?
fight is what it's, a Bostonian gladiator fight is
Yes.
what we're calling
Oh
it.
my God! You know what? Fuck it. You don't even let him fight the biggest R&B star. You let him fight a guy from Boston on a 2.0 alcohol level. Let's go.
Harvard Coliseum, make it real gladiator like. Yeah, dude, legit.
I want there to be one award that's just everyone in the audience picking who did they like who they want to win, but there's no category, just audience pick.
Yeah.
It's just a random person.
All I'm saying
It's
is
like,
this.
who do we all like a lot?
Andrew Schultz said something interesting. He said that the MTV Awards took themselves. They were so fun at first because they didn't take themselves seriously. It was a joke.
Then it became
it
a
was
real
a joke
award show.
about a award shows for celebrities. And then what happened? MTV started making money, and they took themselves seriously. And now everybody hates the MTV Awards, right? People who just watch it, who just want to watch people be made fun of, right? Like Jim Carrey, one time in the MTV Awards or the movie awards, this dude he came wrapped up in gauze, and just made fun of himself, right? We need to do that with the Oscars.
Bring it back.
We need to bring it back.
Back.
Hey man, you know what you need to be, Oscars? You need to be doped up and dying. That's what you need to be, because we're all just doped up and dying. That's the end of the motherfucking show. Thank you, Olivia, for coming through. I
You're welcome.
appreciate you.
Thanks for
motherfucker.
having me.
Hell yeah.
I can't. You're gonna be a fucking star. I'm calling it right now.
Thank you.
This is Doped Up and Dying, the Sunday morning motherfucking smoke show.
That's Kevin Sanchez. I'm Dylan J. Negri. Guys, give a great day. Peace.
From the depths of the sea.